Man, this motherfucker even got a timer going.
All right. All right, look.
That's it. Spiffy.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Hold on. You want to do it?
1, 2, 3.
Welcome back to the LunchBag podcast. Jeez,
Like-
I sound a little bit loud.
Like we were here before. It's the first time.
Well, you know, for them, welcome
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, welcome back, guys.
This
You know.
guy. So today
Coming-
we got the host of the Chill with Phil podcast on.
It's been a minute. Though,
It's
man.
been
I
a
miss
minute.
It.
Oh, I
miss
bet,
it,
dude.
Man. It sucks. But you seeing this, it's like, why bother?
Because you could do it more. What do you mean? Why bother?
No, I wish I could. It's just so busy with the.
Dude, who are you telling, bro?
Well, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, it's
like my wife looks at me and says, I don't know how you do it. And then I was like, you don't know how. I don't know how this guy does it.
Me?
I don't know how you do it. I really don't, bro. Because it's fucking admirable as fuck. Well, I don't know if I can curse in the
come
beginning of
on,
YouTube.
this guy.
No, seriously, like that's the one reason why, like, I even like started following you. First of all, was the pictures. Pictures are fire.
Shout out,
It's-
LunchBag Studio.
Yeah, LunchBag Studio. It's fire. And then I noticed how much you hustle, and it was just like, this fucking guy, he's a stud. Like, you're my man crush Monday, dude. You really are. It's fucking insane.
I appreciate
Like,
that.
I brag about you. Like, you're my man. Like, you're my man. I was like, man, you got to see this guy. He's like the man.
Bro, stop. You're making me blush, dude. Come on.
Yeah,
You know, but
man.
it's funny. Like, I don't even look at it like I'm like hustling per se. Like I enjoy doing it
Yeah.
to a degree. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like sometimes it is just work, you know,
Yeah.
at the end of the day. But like usually it's just like I work a lot. I have things that I want to do and I have things that I need to do. So how do you find the time?
Yeah.
You know, but I find that most times when you're sitting there like I don't have any time, you could
Yeah.
just be doing the thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's my problem. You have like, I guess you hit that third, fourth gear that you're like, I'll get it done. I'm gonna do it now. To me, it's just like, man, like, do I really want to do this? I put it off so many times.
I mean, but I feel that too, though, dude. Like I'm a heavy procrastinator. Actually, you know what's funny? Can you reach right over your hand? There's a little leather book.
Yeah.
So this right here is my saving
That's
grace.
the book. You want this too?
No, it's fine. But this right here is my saving grace, dude. Like I write like to-do lists and stuff to keep because I have so many things bouncing around in my head
Yeah.
that if I don't like physically write it down, it just goes over the wayside.
No, my wife gets. If I'm on my way to the grocery store, I say, "Hey, get this. I got you. Forgot it.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
doing it.
Yeah.
I don't know what you
I
told
mean,
me to."
Doug, I dare you to read through this. You'll be shocked at how many things are written down on every single page over and over again.
So you don't cross nothing out.
No, I do when it gets done. But if it doesn't get done,
Keeps getting.
I just write it down
over
on the
and
next
over. That's
page.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
And I gamify it, you know,
Yeah.
like so to the point where it's like how many days in a row can I accomplish all of
This
my
guy.
daily tasks?
I had 20 days, babe. I'm
So
good, man.
so I'll put a little hash mark, you know what I'm saying?
Star.
But here's the thing. There's not a single hash mark in here. Because I can never get through everything that I need to do.
Yo, it's insane, bro. Like I really like I admire that shit about you. Just like, and again, this is the first time we ever meet.
Yo, for real.
This is the first time.
How long
ever
have we
meet.
known each other online?
Oh,
A couple of years.
it's probably been like 2 years.
Yeah.
Probably
No.
about 2, maybe a little
No,
more.
because I've been here 3 years now.
Somebody's here. It's like, hello. It's like a random straight. Hello, yeah, cool, you're fine.
It happens. People just walk in the door.
It's probably been 3 years. Well, the pandemic. I've known you since before the pandemic online.
Since before the pandemic?
Yeah, dude.
That's been more than 3
That's
years,
more than.
dude.
Gee,
Yeah.
that's creepy.
Yeah, it's been a
I feel
while,
like such a
dude.
creep that I know this. That I don't even know this guy. That I brag about you.
I mean, it's crazy that we only just know. I mean, we did talk about doing a podcast from
Yeah.
We
We
know what I'm
did.
saying?
That's what we definitely did.
But I get it's hard. It's
yeah.
hard. And you know, in all fairness, people don't want to drive up here.
But you know what? I would definitely fucking do it. Like
Once you
dishes.
do it, you're like, okay. You know
It's
what I'm
not
saying?
Bad.
But it's just when you're sitting there talking to me and you're like,
Yeah.
wait, how far is it?
I
You
don't
know,
when you
that's
said
when
it
you're like,
when you
ugh.
said it was like an hour, I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't
I
mind
mean,
it.
but
I don't mind the drive.
Some people, if you don't
Yeah.
do that kind of drive on
Yeah.
at least somewhat regular basis,
Yeah.
to be like, that's an hour. You want me to drive an hour?
My job
talk
is
to you?
literally
Like,
10 minutes from me.
oh, that's
It's
crazy.
literally 10 minutes. Like,
That's crazy.
and if I catch all the lights, it's 8 minutes.
So my job was 5 minutes away from me before I
no more,
came here.
not no more.
Yeah. Now
Not no more.
on an average basis, it takes me 1.5 hours, 2 hours to get to work in the morning with traffic.
Well, what time do you start?
9.
Fuck, that's a late start.
Yeah,
Especially for what you do.
exactly. So I
That's
leave.
a
I
late
leave here
start.
at 7,
Yeah, and you're catching
which is prime time.
all the traffic.
Yeah, yeah.
All the traffic, sir.
Matter of fact, dude, on Thursday, I think I had been driving for 50 minutes. I know that for a fact. I had been driving for 50 minutes, and I was about to call my boss and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna be late to work." And right there, my boss called me and was like, "You want to stay home?" And I was like, "Fuck it,
Oh, excuse me, sir?
bro."
Of
So-
course I do.
So I was like, and I put my GPS on to see like how far away from home I was.
Yeah.
I've been driving for 50 minutes. I was 18 minutes away from my house.
The way back.
Yeah, no traffic on the way back,
Yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
but
yeah, of
18 minutes
course.
away from my house. For 50 minutes, I had been driving, dude. Granted, right now it's a little crazy because there's like
There's
sinkholes.
construction going on over. But you. What do what do you use?
But I take 23.
Oh, stuttering problem here.
But yeah, I have.
Wait, you take 23. Well,
I take 23, but there's like sinkholes or some shit on 80.
Yeah.
So all
So
the traffic's
everybody-
being rerouted.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. Also
Jesus.
footnote. I hope the audio sounds okay. I did something different for this episode.
So it's to sound what, louder?
I
don't know. You can try it out.
Well, I mean, kind of. I'm not an audiophile, so I don't know like
Right.
what the proper terminology is or anything. But
Yeah.
this what do you call this? This interface. This
yes,
interface.
I'm thinking the actual name, the
Roadcaster.
Yeah, Roadcaster.
It has like onboard like audio
It
processing and
has
whatever.
So much.
Yeah, it's really dope. The problem is I don't know how to use it.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I turned off the processing to see if I could do some manual processing in post and maybe get a little bit more gain, I think is the word I'm
Yeah.
looking for, without
Yeah.
the like distortion or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can't, like the levels are all the way up, but then
Yeah.
I go over there and it sounds so,
Really?
yeah. Or rather, when I'm editing it, it sounds okay. But then when I export it, I'm like, where's the volume?
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So if
thank
anybody
God for
knows,
YouTube.
how to,
To finagle that thing,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one specifically.
yeah, because I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I'll
trade you a
YouTubed
photo
every-
shoot for some audio.
It's
tech-
audio.
You know what I'm
lessons, yeah.
saying?
I've YouTubed everything about that thing, and I don't even have it.
I've YouTubed a lot too, but
I don't remember any of it.
like I feel like I have so much bandwidth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That just not remembering
Bro,
that.
like I need to like really like sit down and like step by step like watch the video.
Do it.
You know what I'm
That-
saying?
Yeah, that's hard.
But I don't have time to do that right now because all of my free time
I
I'm
mean,
like
all the 100 and fucking
yeah
20
yeah.
shoots you did.
You know, I'm trying to get all that out. So
Yeah,
and the
that's
thing
insane.
I'll be done with that and another thing is gonna come around the corner.
Of course,
You know, I mean,
because
not even gonna like I know for a fact I have things that are gonna be
one of my boys, he constantly has something to do, but it's something different. It's so where he doesn't know how to do it, but he learns to do it, and it's changing all the damn time. Yeah.
I didn't want to cut you off there, but I
Yeah.
just remembered I don't want to go through the whole podcast and not crack this open.
Yeah.
Your boy brought over a Glenlivet.
Yeah.
Let's go. Are
An
you a whiskey guy?
appreciation. I drink everything, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I drink anything and everything. I
See-
like a whiskey at night, like late night, if I'm like gaming
Yeah.
with the boys. I'll throw like the last time I bought like a beer, a growler. I filled a growler. Oh yeah.
See, I'm not a big drinker,
Mhm.
but I have a whole cabinet full of whiskey. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
the one time when we talked about Brendan's whiskey,
Oh,
and you
yeah,
were like,
yeah.
"I love whiskey,"
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, "You know what? Let me bring him one."
Oh, you remembered.
I'm like, that's my man crush. Why am I not gonna remember that, sir?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'll take a little bit.
Let me,
It's
let me
funny.
pour
No,
this
no,
first.
no,
Manners,
no,
manners,
no,
come
no,
on now.
you first, sir.
Oh, this
You're the
guy.
man here, bro.
This guy.
You're the man here.
A nice little pour.
Yeah.
I love the sound of that.
Yeah, that was nice.
A nice
That
little
was
gurgle.
cute.
Yeah.
That was cute, sir.
I'm coming.
Cheers to you.
Cheers to us.
Yeah, thank
Cheers to
you
the
for
podcast.
inviting me to the podcast,
Thank you for
sir.
coming. Long
Absolutely,
time. Long
yeah.
time coming.
That's nice.
I'm not gonna be that guy that
The
goes
ASMR.
smooth. You know?
It's funny because a lot of people.
I'm also not the guy that's like trying to like hide the face.
Yeah.
You know, like make a face. It's a little rough on the tongue
If
sometimes, man. You know?
It's a little scrappy on the tongue there.
Hey, man.
Yeah, but this is actually smooth though.
I mean, I don't like saying smooth. I feel like it's such a trope. Like smooth.
Yeah.
But I do like it.
Compared to like the shittier whiskey, you're like, oh.
I mean, it's hit or miss. You know, there's some shitty whiskey. I mean, define shitty whiskey. Like some of it just tastes bad. You know what I'm saying? And some people would argue that it all tastes bad.
Yeah, I
You know what
guess
I'm
so.
saying? But it's and I don't have like a sophisticated palate or anything.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, but like bourbons, for example, they do tend to have like a little bit more of like a sweetness to it almost.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I got you. Yeah.
And I'm not sitting there like fucking, but
Scotch, like Scotch is rough.
this is Scotch, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, dog.
Oh shit, it is.
Glenlivet
see,
Scotch.
It is, but that doesn't. No, there's Scotch. Isn't there Scotch, and then there's.
Well, this is single malt Scotch, and then there's blended Scotch.
So there's no. What's the
Single malt's like the higher end, I guess, of the two.
Well, this shit is good.
Yeah,
This one's good.
I have a Glenlivet downstairs actually. Actually, a buddy of mine, I think, is it a Glenlivet? A buddy of mine got me like a Game of Thrones themed Glenlivet.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I've never watched Game of Thrones. I get that reaction all the time too.
What?
I hear it's so good. The one time we were at one of my friend's house and it was a season premiere, and I'm annoying. I know I'm annoying. And everybody's like, and I had just walked in. It's like 20 minutes into the episode. And I'm like, who's that?
Is that?
Like, I'm asking all the questions in the world.
So professional. Hold on. Let me just make sure my son's not dying. Jesus Christ.
You got to pick up for that.
Hello?
You want to pick me up?
What?
So do you want to pick me up?
No, dude, I'm literally in the middle of recording a podcast. Where are you? Didn't mom just drop you off?
she making me walk home.
Yeah, as you should. Didn't you just leave? Where are you?
I'm at Franklin.
Where?
By Walgreens.
Hey, dog. When I was your age, I used to walk a lot.
Yeah, I know, but
okay, but it's not. I'm not. You're not me.
Wait, who's the podcast people?
Is
it like an actual podcast?
Yeah, I'm literally. You're on the podcast right now.
Oh damn! Never mind. Never mind. I'll walk my ass home. Bro.
Hey, man.
He's like, yo, shout out to me.
I got you on speaker, dude. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, bro. Walk. You got fuel in your belly. I just fed you pizza and shit.
I guess I'll just die. Or you know what? Wait, can I just stay out here until you're done?
No. What do you? Who are you with?
I'm with my friend. I'm not by myself.
So why are you coming home?
Because mom's not. I forgot to clean the bathroom.
Ugh. You might have to come home and clean that bathroom, bro.
You better run. Start running.
I know.
Good luck.
I know. That's what I'm saying. When you're done.
Yeah, no. Your punishment is also having to walk home, dude.
That's part of it.
Wow.
Yeah. Bummer.
That sucks. Sucks to suck.
I hope I get hit by a car.
I'll see you when you get here. Or I won't.
I'm away by the school.
Hey, dude. Hey, tell your mother, because I'm in the middle of the podcast. So I'm not going over there, bro.
All right.
Bye.
That's hysterical.
Having teenagers.
Kids, you know what's crazy? My daughter, she'll walk it, but it's like a 16. Well, she's gonna be 16. A 16-year-old girl in like Hudson County right now is so fucking like, it's so dangerous, bro.
I mean,
compared to like when we grew up, it was like walking is all we did.
Do kids walk?
No.
I mean, well they do. Because here's the thing about my son. You know, he'll be like, "Can I go hang out with my friends?" And I'll be like, "Well, I'm busy right now." And he's like, "I'll just walk." But then to come back, he's like, "I'm gonna get hit by a car."
My daughter, she'll walk anywhere. She would. If she really wants to do it, she'll walk. Other days, she's like, "Can I get a ride?" Like, her bus stop is like 2 blocks away. Hey, can I get a ride? I'm like,
bro. See, my son, I pick him up. I'll pick his boys up. He'll call me at 11, 12 o'clock. At like, can you drop off my friend, whatever, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, I'll wake up to go pick him up or drop him off. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm real big on that. Like, no matter what's going on, just let me know. I'll pick you up. You know what?
It's easy for you. Not easy, but in the sense that you could come home and find parking. You have
Yeah. That's a big one.
Bro, there's days that when my old schedule, I would get out at 11 or 1 in the morning. One time it took me an hour to find fucking parking.
I feel that. I used to actually keep a skateboard in the trunk of my car.
I wanted to get an electric scooter because of that. I said, you know, fuck it. I'll just scooter this bitch home.
Yeah, I mean, I would straight up just park and then ride home.
Yeah.
On a regular basis.
I literally thought about that.
Yeah.
Because it's just that when that shit happened, my daughter was in 8th grade. She was going to a Valentine's Day dance. I almost died. And that night I came home at 1 a.m.
Wait,
and it took me an hour.
Why'd you almost die?
She was in 8th grade. It's a Valentine's Day dance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She was dressed like with a tight dress. She looked pretty, like too pretty. Like I don't.
Hey man, change the subject. My daughter's 8. I don't want to talk about this.
Oh man, it sucks. The other day I seen a post. It's a change stories. I seen a post of this guy carrying his daughter and then carrying his baby, and it was like. It did one of those switches, and his daughter's just dangling off his arms, the babies, and I'm just like, I was at work. I'm like,
bro, you know my
I
daughter.
said to my wife, I was like, babe, this shit it hit the strings. It hit the strings.
Bro, my daughter turned 8 in December, and on her birthday, she comes up to me and she goes, "Daddy, I know you're sad." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Because I'm growing up so fast." And I was like, "Oh."
They know what to freaking do. What day is your daughter's birthday on?
December 8th.
Mine's the 11th.
Oh,
December.
go figure.
My youngest one is the 11th.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. December 6th. My wife's birthday is coming up soon, and that's on the 8th.
8th.
My daughter's December 6th.
Your wife's March 8th.
No, June 6th.
Oh, dude, that's not
June 8th.
almost.
Well, no, you know why? Because it's like
written in your book.
No, because it's like in steps for me. It's like my daughter's December, I'm February, my son's April, my wife is June. So it's all like boom, 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 boom. Bro, you know what I'm saying? So I have all the dates like jumbled in my head.
My father probably has the worst streak ever. He has 6 kids, right? 6 kids.
There's too many kids.
6 kids, 3 baby moms, right? His kids' birthdays are mine, January 29th. My little brother, February 4th. My little sister, February 8th.
Oh my God.
My other little sister, my older brother, February 21st. My younger sister, February 26th. And then my oldest brother, March 8th.
So what, like nobody gets presents then?
You're fucked.
Hey, because that's
happy
crazy.
Birthday, yo, it's insane. When I thought about it as I got older, I'm like, no wonder I fucking don't get gifts like that. Like,
yeah, bro.
Underwears, boxers,
that's
socks.
Rough. I mean, bro, my daughter's December 6th, and me and my wife have to have a conversation like that. So what are we gonna give her for her birthday?
And then Christmas.
Like, it's gotta be good, but not too good, because we gotta, you know what I'm saying?
My wife was strong on, no, she's getting whatever the fuck she wants. Not Christmas. She really holds, because the busiest time for my job is Christmas, like the middle of October. Like I worked a month and a half straight during that time.
Oof.
Right?
Yeah.
And for her, she's like, her birthday will get her good shit. Christmas, let's not overdo it. And I'm just like, yeah, sure, that's cool. Oh, I go overboard. I go crazy.
Yeah, like, I have a problem with Christmas.
Yeah. Christmas has to be
like for me, birthday. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. If your birthday's any other time of the year, it's like let's wild out.
Balls to the wall,
but when it's right there, it's like you can't ball out that hard both times.
Yeah, it's tough.
Especially when you have 2 kids, because then the other kid's gonna be like, damn,
hey man,
didn't they also like?
What about me?
You know what I'm saying? So like, we get my daughter like a nice present, and then like some some filler.
My daughter.
And then for Christmas, it's when you really like.
Yeah, that's when you drop the.
But you got to figure out like what's gonna be nice enough that it's nice enough to like maybe potentially be a core memory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But not so nice that it shadows Christmas or overshadows Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be on Christmas like, I guess I already got this other thing though. You know what I'm saying?
No, Christmas I overdo it.
Oh,
I overdo
bro,
it. I go behind my wife's back to overdo it.
Bro, are we best friends?
I try to tell you, you are my man crush,
bro. Let me tell you that. Last Christmas, me and my wife, we went to like Target and Walmart a couple times, and I would see shit, and I'd be like, babe.
Yeah.
And she'd be like, absolutely not. And then I would
swear,
go back without her.
Yeah, I'm got it.
So then when it came time to start wrapping presents and shit, I had to do it like real like You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit. Okay.
Like
yeah, no.
So these doors have like this studio and the photo studio have fingerprint
Oh, you're
scanners,
fancy.
so you can't get in.
I was wondering what you were doing.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
this guy's jacking the knob.
No,
It's
it's
gonna open.
fingerprint scanner.
Yeah.
So nobody could get in, so I could just leave all the presents in here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And
that is
so I wrapped them up or whatever.
sick.
But then on Christmas Eve, when Santa Claus gets here,
Yeah.
I start pulling out all these boxes and all this and all that.
And she's
My
like,
wife's an early bird. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
okay.
she goes to sleep, but then she wakes up and she's like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't do this.
She looks at the tree and she's like, the
Is Santa
fuck?
real?
You know? Yeah. And then it's like the kids will open up a present and be like, oh. And then I look at my wife and she's just like,
You even look at her? I'm just like,
bro.
is it hot in here? It's weird.
Yo, she gets so mad.
Yeah,
dude.
my wife is she don't. There was something big that from Barbie that my little one wanted. And she's like, no, absolutely not. Don't get it for her. Like, it's too much. I was like, you know what? I won't get it. That's cool. Took her home. Went right back. Got it.
Come on, dude.
Had it in the trunk.
Come on, dude.
And then I brought it in, and she's like, you got it. And I'm like,
Now, what's her
Yeah.
logic? Because my wife's logic is ridiculous.
hater.
Okay.
Just a hater.
Yeah.
She's literally just
So
a hater.
my wife is like, all those fucking toys you buy them, they only play with it for like a week.
That's
And-
another one.
And
yeah.
I'm like, so it served its purpose.
So it's served. Yeah, that's all you,
You know
need
what I'm
is a
saying?
week. Good solid week of usage.
yeah,
That's all you
right?
need.
What else? You know what I'm saying?
They'll spin the block eventually. They'll come
Dog.
back, bro. Oh
Or-
shit, that's right. I do
Or
have
hey,
this.
or they won't.
Or-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's just that.
Like but have you ever? Yeah, it's the presentation.
Yeah.
It's the memory. It's fucking Santa
Yeah,
Claus.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you never
yeah.
paid for some
You know
shit and
what?
then it was over an
You
hour
know what I'm
later.
saying? You know what I'm starting to think, Boone?
What?
Fuck Santa Claus, dude. We'll keep it going, but it's just.
What? Why?
Well, not no. We're gonna that
Why?
I know because you know what. Well, you should. I don't know how you don't feel. You bust your ass.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, no, I got that. No, but not like that.
So, no,
But
so
no, Santa Claus. Like, yeah,
so
Santa Claus.
I-
Santa Claus is.
I
the
hear
man,
what
yeah.
you're saying,
But
and
like-
I know a few people that they openly are like, Santa Claus got this, right? This one thing.
Yeah.
Everything else was mommy and daddy, and I don't like that. And
My-
here's the reason why.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. What do you got?
My wife did that this year, and it didn't. It like. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm with it, but at the same time, I was just like, fuck, man, like. They think Santa Claus got all this
Bro,
shit,
nah,
and it makes it so.
no. Here,
So I think next year I'm gonna.
let me ask you a question. Do you remember when you stopped believing in Santa Claus?
Oh, dude, I was like, no lie, probably like 8th grade. I I stayed believing like an idiot.
So check it out. I don't remember. I don't remember how old
Santa
I
Claus
was.
is real, kids, by the way.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Obviously, I'm just. What are we talking about?
Does she believe in Santa
Hey,
Claus?
monkey.
Yeah, she believes in Santa Claus. Though?
Of course, why wouldn't she believe he's real?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah,
And
you're
she-
right.
She's also
Yeah.
watches my podcast. So-
Delete this shit. Delete this shit. Delete all that. Yeah, delete all that, I guess. Delete all that, dude.
oh Jesus!
It's cool.
I
Nah.
I fucking slurped the whiskey.
No,
Um,
yeah, Santa Claus is real shit, man. He's a man.
So I remember. Jesus Christ!
My oldest one, I think she was in 3rd grade when some kid told her Santa Claus isn't real.
Let me tell you something.
I want to talk and you know what's crazy? She told us, I think like 2 years ago.
That someone told her.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's tricky because I don't like. Obviously, kids talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't know where the lines get blurred. Like
Yeah, yeah.
where do those conversations, like how do they translate to home conversations and what's really going on in their heads? Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
My son's almost 16. I still tell him he has to write a letter to Santa Claus. Like I don't care.
Oh yeah. We still.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing is this: like I remember, like the moment I stopped believing,
Did you? Oh,
the moment, and it was sad.
yeah, that
'Cause-
sucks.
And I'll tell you why I was sad because it was a rough Christmas.
oh,
It was a rough Christmas.
Yeah, that's.
And
gonna
I
hurt.
remember waking up and I was like, maybe Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he came through.
And I walked out real slow and I was like,
Motherfucker.
you know?
He's busy. He's
Yeah.
busy. He's a
Yeah.
busy guy.
So I remember that
you know
moment.
what? He's a busy guy. I'm
So-
gonna let him live.
So keeping the magic alive is really important for me.
Yeah.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And here's my thing with the whole like I work hard and whatever. It's
Yeah.
like they're gonna figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like everything else
Yeah.
with kids. Like it's gonna happen way faster than you think.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm like, just keep the magic alive for as long as possible.
What we did do though is we got them a lot of gifts, but it's like we split the smaller gifts. Santa got those. The big gifts, we got those. But I think we're gonna have to.
My daughter says, "Daddy, can you give me this for Christmas? Like, especially around Christmas." And
Oh,
I'm like, baby, Daddy don't got no money.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, you have
She's
to
like,
have Santa
what do you mean,
Claus.
Dad? You have all this?
No, I'm like, baby, Daddy's broke. You have to have Santa Claus.
Yeah, yeah,
I keep that alive hard.
yeah. You got to sell that. You have to sell that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm at the. I enjoyed the way Christmas went.
I do the powder,
because-
the footprints, the cookies.
That one's fucking. That would have me.
And-
Like,
And here's the thing, it
we
will
do the
never
cookies.
stop.
We do the cookies with the milk. We did. I think we did carrots this year too.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
last
carrots
year.
for the reindeer.
reindeers,
Yeah,
we did
dog.
that.
It will never stop.
Yeah,
They'll
Yeah,
they'll
you
be
can't.
47
Yeah,
years
yeah.
old.
Santa was here.
Yeah. It
He's
will never.
barely stomping.
Monday, Christmas Monday morning. You hear me? So ready for work.
Yeah, dude.
Christmas morning, I'm like, Santa came.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's my wife. We put the gifts out like at 3 a.m. They go to sleep.
I mean, I don't have like a time for one.
Well, the only reason why is because my little one.
Jeez, I'm like choking over
she
here.
just thinks that fucking Glenn Levitt. Gotcha. Yeah, no, that. But she wakes up like 6:30, 7 a.m, ready to go. Like, is your little one like that? Like,
Yeah,
On the-
yeah, my daughter woke me up the other day on Friday, yesterday. She woke me up at 4:30 in the morning.
like they started. We're out.
Yeah, well, kind of. She had a plan. She was like,
I got plans to do that.
no, she was like, we'll wake up early,
Yeah.
right? We'll brush our teeth, we'll get ready, and then we'll cuddle before mommy wakes up,
Oh fuck.
and then you can go to work and I'll go to school. So she woke me up at 4:30, and I was like,
Wait, does she have her own alarm?
no, what? No,
Oh,
she just woke up.
it's here.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
So and I went
How
to
do you
sleep.
say
I went
no
to sleep at
that?
like 1 in the morning because I'm trying to work out for like the
Yeah.
1100th time. So I got 2 days under my belt right now.
Oh,
you know what I'm
you're on a
saying?
streak.
Yeah. I didn't work out yesterday or today, but I worked out on Thursday night, right? And I went to sleep at like 1 in the morning because it's the only time I can work out really, right? I went to sleep at 1 in the morning
And she woke you up
at 4:30, and I was like, baby, I have an idea. Why don't you just get in bed and we'll cuddle here? And she goes, but there's no TV in here.
She's trying to take on
Bro,
the world.
And my wife, she woke up and she was like, "What are you doing?" And she goes, "I'm talking to daddy." Like,
Yeah, mind your business.
bro.
This ain't
Matter
nothing
of
to
fact,
do
I
with
don't
you.
know if you peep. There's a sign right next door is my daughter's bedroom. There's a
Yeah.
sign on her door that said "No mommies allowed."
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, bro.
Why do these girls hate their mom?
Because their moms hate them.
They're haters.
My wife is such a hater,
Yo,
dude. It's crazy.
I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, dude, you're such a hater.
I'm
bro.
always like, bro, why are you so jealous of her beauty and amazingness?
Yo, my daughter, even my oldest one, when she was little, she would draw the family picture. It'll be me, her, we had a dog, and then it's my wife. My wife was on the other side of the world. It's like she wasn't nowhere near the picture. It was the funniest shit. It's the reset, right?
Yeah.
Yo, it was so funny. And then, bro, even one time I was sleeping, and I don't know why I had socks on, but my oldest one drew on my feet on the socks a drawing of us, and my wife was on the top of the foot, and the rest of us was on the bottom, just chilling.
Bruh.
My youngest one does it now, where they just asked her, who are 3 people you can go to trust?
Uh-huh.
It was my daughter, my oldest one, her sister, her teacher, and me. My wife's like, what
What, chopped
what
liver?
the fuck? It just my wife hates it, but it's the funniest shit. It's just like you're the one who
Be
you're
better.
Yeah,
Be better.
be better, be
You know?
fun.
You know, it's funny. My daughter.
This is such a dot. Dad.
You guys can't see it, but there's little teeny tiny fingers just creeping in underneath the door,
That's so great. This is such a dad podcast.
bro. Oh,
I love that though, man. I
dude.
just
just
it's
what are the
so
odds that I just saw
adorable,
that?
yeah.
Like she didn't
That's
even knock
so
or
funny,
nothing.
dude. That's so fucking funny.
Damn, you know, I should have gone and like grabbed the fingers. But my daughter and
She's back.
so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Her and her little friends that they're always here.
Yeah.
It's my neighbor's daughters. They're here all the time. They reenacted The Family last night. So
Family.
Like they dressed up
they
as,
oh,
you know what I'm saying? So my daughter comes down wearing like a UPS like sweatshirt and like a hat and
that's so
glasses,
funny.
and her friend comes down and she's wearing like an apron and she's like whisking nothing
No,
inside
yeah.
of a bowl. And then her littlest sister, her friend's littlest sister, she
Yeah.
came down in like a Elsa dress, like Frozen,
Mm.
and they go, "Guess who we
Mm.
are?" You know what I'm saying? And we were like, "Who are you?"
Like shot in the dark here.
Right? And my daughter like runs up to my wife and she goes, "Mama, give me a kiss, a cuddles." Right? And I was like,
So-
"Oh, you're me."
I get it.
Right?
UPS didn't give you
Yeah,
no
yeah.
idea what the UPS.
It's all like the lovableness
Yeah,
that I,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
And then the one being mom, she's whisking the bowl and she goes, "I don't have any money." Right?
You
And
know.
my daughter goes over to her backpack and pulls out $11. And I was like, "Where did you get
Where'd you-
$11?" Right? And she goes to mom and
I've
she
been
goes,
working that.
"How much money do you need?" Right? And she just ignores her while whisking the bowl and she goes, "I don't have any money." And my daughter's like, "How much do you need?" And she's like, "I don't have any money." And she's like, "I'll give you the money. How much money do you?" And she's like, "I don't have any money." And I was like, "Exactly. It's never good enough." I was like, even the kids see
Even the
it.
kids see it.
You're never satisfied.
You're just never happy.
Right?
telling
And then
you, man.
and then the mom, she starts yelling at Lorelai, my daughter,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Go clean your room." And she goes, "Daddy, can you help me clean my room?" Which is also an issue. Right? And then my daughter goes, "I'll be there in 5 minutes. Let me just unload the car." And
No, she didn't.
bro, and that one hurt. And I was
It's
like,
it's a personal attack.
I was like, next time I'm not gonna unload the car. I'm gonna help.
Oh my god,
Bro,
dude.
but I was like,
Yo,
yo,
these kids
they pay
are-
attention.
Yeah, bro.
Bro,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I was like, wow.
My little one is she.
Like,
she
take a look in the mirror.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. They throw like the little shit you do at them or you say to them. It's like, you little motherfucker, where the fuck did you get that from? Oh, you say it's like,
Bro,
God, you know, I remember hearing that. Yeah,
You know,
it's you, little turd.
my son was asking a dumb question today, which he always does.
They all do. Yeah.
He just goes like, "What would you do if like?" And the answer is always the same. I'm
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna fuck you up and you're gonna be grounded." Like it's the most insane. Like today's example was, "What would you do if I was addicted to like hard drugs?" And I'm like, and he's like, "But like I have a job." Like, and I'm like,
It's like, but I'm a steady. I'm a.
Yeah.
What is it? I'm a.
You know, like
what is it?
like a fully functioning,
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, alcoholic or whatever.
Yeah, but like it's always like the most, and it's so annoying every time. So
Yeah.
like I'm like obviously annoyed. I'm like, Aiden, it's always the same. And mom is like, you know, he gets this from you, right?
That my little one has my wife's attitude, so they clash. Like it's from the wake up, bro. My little one wakes up and it's attitude, but with me, it's like, oh, you're fucking God.
Yeah,
So I love that shit. I love it. My wife hates it, but it's my oldest one has my attitude. Like she's cool, she's quiet. Like, well, I'm not quiet, but she's like calm. She's whatever. But like, she's always clashing with her sister. The little one
yeah.
always wants to fight the oldest one, and those you're just like stop. Like, and I tell her like, dude, why do you want to fight her? Someone like, oh, because
Cause I can.
she's just like, because I was just like, no, dude, like stop fighting your sister,
Yeah.
bro. She's brutal, man. My little one's tough. My little one's a tough.
What's the age gap?
9 years.
See,
Yeah, 9 and
See?
change.
you're a good dad. Because
Well,
someone just asked me how far apart are your kids, and I was like, and I couldn't do the math.
see, I remember their birth weight, their length. I remember all that shit. Time, everything.
No, for sure, but I'm not good at math,
Yeah.
especially
Oh,
not
okay.
public math.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
she was like, "How far apart are they?" And I just gave her the ages. I posted it.
Figure it out.
Matter of fact, hold up.
You just got you figure it
I'm
out.
gonna pull it up. Check it
Yeah.
out.
Check out my tech. Yeah, no, I'm not I remember that shit. Like that shit. Cause I love kids. I love like the whole process. Like as far as like the pregnancy, all that shit. Going through the like the doctor visits, all that. I got stuck watching this.
Apart? Couple years. My son's 15, my daughter's 8.
You just didn't know how to do the math, or you just don't know?
Algebra 1.
Algebra 1.
That's so great.
He was trying to get away with it. He's like,
Yeah.
couple
Yeah, dude.
years. 15 and 8.
What is that?
Oops.
7 years?
Nailed it.
Right?
This guy, I'm winning
It's
Jeopardy
all
over
right.
there.
You
It's
know?
all right. That's not algebra, buddy. That's just addition and subtraction.
Yo,
all right?
shut up, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to Valerie for
Yeah.
putting me on blast
No,
like that. Like I gave you the information that you
That's
needed.
not
You know
algebra.
what I'm
That's
saying?
addition, man. That's fucking. Yo, the math nowadays for these kids' homework.
Bro, my daughter came in here literally just like 2 nights ago, and she was like, "Daddy, can you help me with this?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure, baby."
Yeah, dude.
And I looked
got
at it,
this.
and I was like, "Ah."
Yo, it's insane, bro.
I was like, "Go ask your mother."
The way, but you know what sucks? The way they teach kids sucks now. Like they tell you the multiplications. It's like if it says 9 times 3, draw 9 circles and then 3 circles in each one, and then count it.
What?
It's the weirdest shit. One of my boys was like the head of like math or some shit like that in Newark or something like that, and he was like, "Bro, it's like teachers have to go and learn how to do the math all over again because they're teaching it different. They don't teach it the same way we did.
I don't
we
get
learned
it,
it.
dude. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I don't want to get it.
No,
right?
no, fuck
My
that.
daughter got a phone. She got a tablet. Like,
Yeah, no,
she got calculators, dog. I'm sorry. I'm like, let's
just use
let's
it.
keep. Bro, I helped her out with like some of the easier math questions. You know what I'm
the
saying?
1 + 1, I got
I
that.
mean, you know,
That's in the bag.
and like low key, she almost caught me because low key, I was like, yeah, okay, so now let's do this one, and I went like this on my phone, and I was like to get the answer to make sure.
Yeah, you were like, "Hey, Meta, what?"
Oh, hold on. Speaking of Meta, let's get some behind the scenes.
Yo, those glasses.
I
are
love my new
official.
glasses.
Yo, when that shit said, "You're looking at a man standing in grassy land," I was like, "I am, I really am." Those shits are official, dude.
These are the shit.
Those are so official.
I can't wait to get the prescription lenses in here so I could just wear them all
That's
the time.
gonna be so official, dude.
Let's see, are they
Do you have
powered
to
on?
charge them? Like,
Oh, so hold on. So check it out, dude.
don't tell me they charge in there.
That's the case.
Shut the fuck
The
up.
case is the charger.
So you have to charge the case.
Oh yeah.
Shut the fuck. This is like AirPods.
Yeah,
You got
yeah, literally,
you
yeah.
got fucking AirPods.
I mean, you can
like
listen to
this.
music, you take
yeah,
calls.
Well, yeah.
You know,
Those shits are so official.
these
Hey,
are.
babe. Christmas.
Well, let me tell you something. I wanted these for my birthday, and my wife was like, "No, because I already got you a present, so I just bought them myself." You know. All right, ready? Hey, Meta, start recording.
That's
You
you hear
know?
the oh,
Yeah.
you see it too.
Oh yeah, for like
The li-
security purposes.
Yeah.
So make sure I'm not being a weirdo.
That's
But-
fire.
Yeah. So I desperately want somebody to record me while I'm recording with these, because so many times I've been recording and I'm like,
So like, you're like,
you know, like getting
Be
the
cool.
angles. You know, I'm like making a music video. I'm like a
Yo.
pigeon. You know.
you saying that when you ask your wife for something, "Hey babe, I want this,"
Uh-huh.
or like, what? Yeah, what do you want? And you tell her, "Hey, I want this, this, or this."
Uh-huh.
Does she get you one of the three?
I rarely, I don't care about, like, this is like the first time really that I'm
Uh-huh.
like, I want this, and it's just because it kind of came on my radar so abruptly. A buddy of mine came through,
Yeah.
and it was like 3 days before my birthday, and I was like, these are sick. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But usually she'll ask me like, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't care, dude. And she'll ask me for like a list, and I'll give her like a list of like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like I'll give her like a list of like shit that's like from
But do you-
$5 to like $100.
But do you get it?
Weirdly, she sometimes, yeah. But like, I feel like my wife is really good at getting me like really dumb presents that I really love.
That you love. Okay.
You know, like incidentally. So she's good at noticing things, right?
Oh, dude,
Like-
she pays attention. She
Like you
cares.
see this right here. I never knew that I had this weird like I don't know, I call it obsession,
Mhm.
but I have a thing for like paper and like pens, like stationery.
Okay.
Like, and I never noticed it.
Okay.
I would just buy like moleskin notebooks and stuff, and I would never use
Right.
them, or like buy like nice pens, and you know what I'm saying. But it was never like a thing. I would just be like, huh, you know, and
Cool.
and yeah, and she noticed. And like one time, she got me this really dope like little leather bound notebook with like my initials and shit on it,
Oh, that's
and I was really confused. I was like, thank you.
Meanwhile, you're at work
No, it was,
on the floor.
no, it was just so random. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I don't get it though. Like, what's the significance? And she was like, don't you like this?
So,
Kind
no,
of stuff?
you love this shit.
Yeah, but I was like, I mean, I guess I
guess.
do. You know?
You're here at 2 a.m.
Bro, recently she bought me a really cool. It's over there. I'll show you afterwards. She bought me
Yeah.
this pen. It's like $100.
I seen that. The pen
The
right here.
the one that's like floating.
Yeah.
Yeah. She bought me that, and I was like, oh my god, you know. And then everybody's like, what'd you get for your birthday? And I'm like, bro, she
You
got
gotta
me.
see this.
I'm like, she got me this pen, right? And they're like, wait, what? She got you a pen, and I'm like, you gotta see.
You
this
gotta
pen.
see this. It's not just your regular pen,
bro.
I mean, it's a regular pen, but it's not your regular
Dude, I'm
pen.
like, fine point, nice grip, it
Yeah,
floats,
yeah.
magnetic, and they're
Yeah,
like,
that's fire.
okay,
That's dope, though.
you know.
Yeah, no, my wife would say, hey, what do you want? And I'll give her like a list of 3-4 things. I never get it. Any of those 4. She just off in a 10 and gets whatever she wants.
But is it cool
But
stuff?
I end up liking it. Yeah, I'm like, oh, you know what? That's actually pretty dope.
So here's my thing with presents. Oftentimes, like the glasses thing, like I wanted them. It would have been cool, I guess.
No, but you wanted them so bad, you got them
No,
yourself.
but that's kind of my thing. I feel as though presents should be things that are so dumb that you just wouldn't buy it because you're like, what am I gonna, you know what I'm saying? But you
Yeah.
really want them.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm a toy guy. I like gadgets and trinkets and toys and
Yeah.
shit. But there's so many things that I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking spend money on this,
But
but I
see,
want it. Like that.
me-
I would never spend $100 on a pen. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but she did it.
Yeah,
So it's cool.
I love it. It's my favorite thing.
See, I'm the type that if I want something, I'll get it. So if I don't get it, it's for I don't know what reason.
Because it's dumb.
No, because like for instance,
I mean, would you spend $100 on a pen?
that one's fucking pretty legit. Dude.
Well, for
But
sure.
I wouldn't do it myself.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
and don't get me, I know the pen. I've
Yeah.
seen the pen a million times.
Yeah.
Like it comes up on my
And
fucking
you're like,
on my
"That's
algorithm.
cool as shit."
You know what I'm saying? I'm always
Or
like,
Stupid pen.
you know what I'm saying? Now this I would
Yeah,
spend the money on.
Yeah,
this.
yeah, oh, yeah.
You know what
that's
I'm
pretty
saying?
legit.
Like I'll spend the money on certain things, but then there's
Uh-huh.
other things where like it's cool, but I can't justify it. Like even as a toy.
I justify anything. I
Uh,
try to.
I mean, I justify a lot. I mean, Doug, I justify
Yeah,
a lot.
yeah. This,
You know what I'm saying? At
but
some
this is
point,
justifiable. All this shit.
some would argue otherwise.
Your wife, hater.
You know,
I don't want to say it on air.
bro, this was not like yeah, good idea.
Oh yeah,
This was
no,
a guest room.
It's never a good idea for them.
Like this was a guest room, and that black square, that's a mattress.
Well, they could sleep on the floor.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the floor. Yeah,
We have to
this
have
is
that
fine.
mattress in here just in case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like to turn this into this was not like a yeah, go
It's
ahead.
Not a fan favorite.
Yeah. Matter of fact, she didn't even say yeah. To be honest, like I brought it up to her as kind of like
You just say, "Hey, babe, let's go see the guest room."
I mean, well, so I had my
just
logic.
get in here.
My logic was sound. I was like, I mean, think
Okay.
about it. I was like, I already make money as a photographer. I make
Yeah.
money making videos. I've made money off Instagram. I've made money off YouTube. Not a lot of it, but I've made
But you
money.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A significant amount if you put it all together. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I'm like, you know, why not give it a shot? And she was like, I'm not gonna say no. That day,
That
I
day-
took apart the whole
You
room.
fucked up right
That day, bro, I was like, you didn't say no.
there.
You know?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Well, I mean, you have the talent, the equipment to do it. You might as well.
I mean, that was another thing. I was like, I have all the gear.
Yeah,
I mean, I spent a
yeah.
few bucks on, you know, trinkets,
yeah, yeah,
chairs,
yeah,
you know, a
yeah.
couple extra microphones and tripods and stuff. But like,
Yeah.
all in all, like the bulk of what I needed, I had it. So I
Yeah.
was like, I might as well,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, with this, the mics, yeah, dude, fuck. It's a good choice. You did a
Yeah.
good choice. You made the right choice.
Also, you know, my job is lonely. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any friends up here. Like, how often
Yeah.
do you get to? I mean, I don't know if maybe you do, but like, I don't hang out ever. I don't go out. I don't chill. This is like nice to just like sit down and like talk and just like
Yeah.
chill.
So, like the friends that like my closest friends, I've known them since I was 5 years old. Me and one of my other boys
Yeah,
were talking
yeah.
about it. I've known him since I was 5 years old, and I have like a tight group of friends where it's like 7 of us that we all grew up together playing basketball, all the
Mhm.
shit. But we're all like married, kids or whatever. So it's crazy to see how, like, I'll tell them like, yo, let's go do this. Nah, I can't do it. I got to. So not all of us can get together at the same time.
Bro,
But to me, it's like we have the group chat. Cool. We talk when we want to. We'll laugh. We'll blaze each other. We'll
Yeah,
do the,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
right. But it's just, there's that getting together that we could never do anymore. And it sucks. Who's calling? Who we calling?
that's Willie's son.
It's like, dude, I'm outside playing.
Yeah.
Where are the chips?
I'm not. If I answer it, he's just gonna be on the other side like this. That's all he
Just
does. He'll
making the
FaceTime me. And
face.
he's just like,
That's great.
you know.
But yeah, like doing this, like I love people. I'm such a people person. I'm at the point where I'm 39 now, and like stupid people are like they piss me off.
But most people are stupid.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Like
I
a
try-
lot of people piss
yeah,
me off, dude.
Yeah. Like today, my wife was like, we're gonna see how many times you call these people a fucking idiot. I was at I think 6 by 9:20. I was like,
Bruh.
fuck, dude. I'm such a grouch now. I'm a happy grouch though.
Yeah.
It's weird
Like,
as shit.
I definitely feel the grouchiness coming on, you know?
Yeah, how old are you?
Just turned 35.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where it
Like,
starts, bro.
I came home last night from work and there were so many I mean, there's all I'm sure you've seen my Instagram.
Yeah,
There's always so many
It
kids
was a
here.
party here.
Bro, I come in, everybody. Alex, look at this. Alex, watch me do this. Alex, let's do a handshake. Alex, do this. Alex, put this over here. Alex, can you? And I'm like, just give me a second.
Oh, see, with kids, it's different for me because kids, I'm just like, let's do it. Fuck it.
No,
like if I'm tired, like,
that,
no, fuck
but
it.
that's why they do that because I'm always that guy.
Oh yeah.
But I
yeah.
just walked in. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah,
just give me a
that's true.
sec.
Yeah,
And my wife was like, "You want me to send them all home?" And I was like, "No,
no, what the hell's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
I was like-
hater. Let's do it.
yeah."
Yeah,
I mean,
it's so,
I did all the stuff, but I was like, just give me
Yeah,
a sec.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I just like, bro,
let me take the boots off.
I'm my shoes are. I'm at the door. Like they all run to me. They jump on me. Like
That's how you know
and
you're a
the-
fun one.
yeah. And don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
You like I'm that guy that the kids. I'm super
Yeah.
patient with kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
like I
yeah.
get it. Like I'm playful with them. But like sometimes I'm like, just give me a second,
Back the
guys.
fuck
Just
off.
1 second.
Yeah.
You know,
That's so
and they're
funny,
never
man.
like, Alex, look at this. It's always like,
And they just kick their feet.
bro, it's like just say what you gotta say and then go over there. Like,
Yo, my daughter does that shit to me. I'm like, all right, go ahead, show me. And she just jumps and like, I'm just like, that's it?
I can tell you were a fan of Matt TV.
It's like, look at what I'm doing.
Look what I can do.
I was like,
Damn, I wonder how many people watching. This is the part where I would go, nobody's watching. But I appreciate those that
Yeah.
watch because recently somebody was like, hey man, I watch your podcast. And I was like, I appreciate that. And he goes, you always say nobody's watching, but I'm watching.
Yo.
And I was like, you do watch.
You're him. You're the guy. Thank you so much. That's hilarious.
So thank you guys.
So
if
thank
you, are
you for
watching.
watching,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's fucking crazy, man. It's
Yeah, kids
It's
is a
fun.
trip.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's really dope when you can hang out like bro,
Yeah.
I was just in here. My son, he invented something. I'm gonna say he invented it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna use it from now on. We
Oh,
were in here
okay.
just a little while ago. Earlier today, I ordered pizza, and we were up here watching TV and eating pizza. And you know, we're just bullshit. I'm on my phone, and I saw some shit on Instagram about like Mars. About like, what if we would like live there, whatever.
Okay, yeah.
And you know, it was like one of those things where you're like, whoa. And I look at him, and I went, right,
You're gonna be the one.
like mind blown, right? And then he goes, actually, you know, the shockwave would come first, so it'd actually be more like this. And I was like,
who thinks like that?
I was
that's
like,
that's a good one, though.
bro, I started dying of laughter, and he was like, "That was pretty sick." And I was like, "Did you just pick
That's
that up?"
actually pretty legit. Yeah,
Bro,
that's pretty legit.
I was so proud. I was like, "You came up with that right now?"
You're not that dumb. You know what? You're not
Bro.
that dumb.
You
That's
know?
hilarious.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
that.
but it's true. The shock would come first. I
Yeah,
think.
bro. And then we spent like 20 minutes trying to perfect it. And we were both like, the first one was the best one.
Yeah, that's always gonna be the best.
We were trying to
one.
perfect
You
like
can
the
never
sound and like
recreate it.
the
Yeah,
We was
yeah.
like, you got to pulse first. It's got to be like a
That's so funny. Good one. That's a good thinking right there.
yeah.
Yeah, you said the whole Mad TV shit. Have you heard about this beef from fucking Boy Meets World?
No.
Bro, so I had this group chat with some guys that my boy knows, and he mentioned there was a beef going on with Topanga and one of the friends, the redhead. I forgot what her name was,
The
from
redhead?
Boy Meets World. There was Topanga, obviously Corey and the brothers, whatever, and then it was the redhead, her friend. But there's a massive beef going on.
Wait, what was the beef? What's going on?
So the redhead was talking shit about Topanga, and Topanga's like, bro, like, you have
when you say Topanga,
Like-
are we talking about the show or are we talking about the actual people?
the actual people.
Huh.
Yeah, I didn't know about this. Apparently, it's a big thing. I had no fucking clue about it. So some dude that I met when I went to the Jets and Dolphins game, he's a Dolphins fan, whatever. He sent it to me, and he's like, "Yo, you heard about this? Why does everybody know about this?"
Boy Meets World beef.
Yeah.
Let's look
So
this up.
there's a podcast. It's called Podcast Meets World that they do now, and apparently she did an interview. Look, you see, she did an interview, and she was shitting on the whole cast. And she was like, "Yo, but you know us." Like, so she got on the podcast. They called her on the podcast.
Here we go.
Maitland Ward.
I remember Topanga. I don't remember this other chick, though.
Topanga's like top. She's like the one that nobody ever forgets.
Oh, yeah. I remember Topanga.
She was shit.
Okay, let's see. Drama between Boy Meets World stars Danielle Fishel and Maitland Ward has been seemingly brewing behind the scenes since the ABC show ended in 2000. The pair addressed since 25 years?
Fuck.
What?
That's so crazy.
Episode of Boy Meets World, the Boy Meets World rewatch podcast. Fishel hosts alongside her former alongside the trio for 2 seasons on age. A sitcom roughly an hour into the episode. Fisher moved the conversation in a serious direction, asking, "Where do you hate us?"
Yeah.
Ward denied the sentiment, but accused. Oh,
All right, cool. That's cool.
pop up.
No thanks.
Where was I? Ward denied this sentiment, but accused the actress of unfriending her on fake. Okay, I'm done.
Yo,
I'm done.
It's
Unfriending her.
Why is it that social media is such like a big thing for people
Bro,
nowadays?
dude, I don't know, man. I mean,
Like you
it's
can't. You know what's crazy?
unfriending. Have you heard about the beef? The one beef I did hear about. Shout out, Caitlin, if you're watching.
If you're still watching,
Yeah. Bad Baby. I heard about that beef.
Bad Baby.
Bad Baby and Travis
Bunny?
Barker's daughter. No, Bad Baby. The Catch Me Outside girl.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Her and Travis,
How about
Travis
that?
Barker.
Yeah.
And his daughter Alabama. Apparently they're beefing.
Her name's Alabama.
Yeah.
All right. And they're like, bro. After us, come on. Like,
Yo.
her name's Alabama.
I feel like there was other things said in your
like
head.
that pissed me off.
And you went,
like,
all right.
we'll go with that, I guess. Alabama. All right. So
Um,
Bad Baby and Alabama are fighting. This is what we've come to.
Yeah. And Bad Baby put out like a diss track, and I was like,
Cool. All right.
all right.
It's like Alabama, you ain't Kentucky, bitch. How about that?
Bro, it's,
That's I don't get it, dude. Like unfriending me on Facebook. Like this is what the world has fucking come to.
I mean,
Like I know people are like I've unfollowed somebody because I knew it gets to them. And it's like, I'm gonna do this. Poof.
it doesn't.
You unfollowed me. I'm like, you just told me you're mad at me because I unfollowed you. Like, think about that
bro.
shit.
I feel like I weirdly care, but I don't care.
Oh, dude, I
Like
don't
put it like
understand.
this, right? At the beginning of this, we opened up. You talking about like how much I hustle and shit.
Yeah.
Like even when it's not like a paid gig,
Yeah.
I'm still doing just as much for personal stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen how many likes I get, dude?
I don't.
Like 7.
No way.
I post into the void. No one cares,
No, shut up.
right? But I don't care. So
Are
like
you
it doesn't
serious?
even,
You only get that? No.
bro.
Shut up.
Bro,
You're
look,
lying. I don't
I
believe
swear,
that.
I swear to God,
No.
dude.
Show me
on
your
a-
birds right
on-
now.
on
Pull
a-
up the bird.
On a good day, I'll get like 50. Look
Put
at
up a
that.
fucking bird.
10 likes, 23 likes.
But what page is that?
20.
That's
My main page,
bullshit. I don't believe you.
bro. Alex Ralph. It's my main page.
Shut the fuck
You know what I'm
up.
saying?
Are you
This
serious?
puppy got a good amount of likes. 48.
you're
Good amount of
crushing.
likes. 16, 23.
How many followers do you have? That's
So here's the
crazy.
here's the bullshit. I'll tell you. Look, real quick. Look, let's get to the birds. The birds. 15, 15, 10, 15, 15, 15.
That's insane.
Now the follower thing is tricky. It's actually very unfortunate because do you remember I went like really viral on TikTok a while back ago?
Yeah, with the whole pranking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you were on the
Million-
show.
Yeah, I was on
That
TV.
was pretty
Millions of
cool.
views, crazy, right?
Yeah.
That gave me a huge spike in followers.
On Instagram or TikTok?
On both. I mean,
Okay.
way bigger on TikTok. I went from like 50 followers to like 30,000.
Holy shit.
You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, I gained like 1,500 followers, but they don't care.
They're not watching it.
Yeah, they just followed me just cause
of that one clip.
you know. And like I feel like I gradually have been losing followers, but
Yeah.
then like I'll gain a couple just through like work and stuff. Like I
Right.
pretty much dwindle around like the high 3,300s. You know what I'm saying? But I don't
Wow.
deserve 3,300. That just
No,
came
you
from
do.
that
But
just
here-
came from being viral. And none of
Well,
those people are actually
I-
interested in
Because
what I
I
post.
see what you post, and to me, again, when I see the shit you post, that's what initially attracted me to it, to your page.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I still get like work and stuff off of the stuff that I post.
Yeah.
But, and of course, likes would be nice. It's currency.
yeah,
You know,
yeah, I
for
was gonna
someone
say,
like me,
for someone like you,
especially.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But like it would be nice. But I like doing it. You know, so
Yeah,
even if
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't mind posting into the void.
But
like,
but for you, photography isn't work because you enjoy it.
no,
No?
exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Like it's a bittersweet thing because you think to yourself like it would be nice if there was some sense of
like
I
you
don't-
getting
I don't,
back.
I don't want to say appreciation, but just acknowledgement.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
got you.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
bro, sometimes I take a picture and I come
you're-
home and I edit it and I'll spend hours on it.
And you're like, fuck.
And
this is the
I'm
one.
like, this is a
This-
banger.
This is 20 on.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I post it and it's just nothing.
Crickets.
Like in those moments, I'm kind of like, huh. Like nobody?
it's
Because I'm just like,
it's
like I
say-
get so excited.
Yeah, yeah,
And then
it's-
nobody else cares. And I'm
it-
like, all right.
It's funny you say that because my brother had shared something with me and my other brother, and it was like, oh, it's my daughter's birthday, and we got 100 likes, but we only got, or nobody wished her a happy birthday. Like, what the fuck? And it's like, bro, like it bugs me out that people depend on social media. Like you is different, obviously, but like your everyday person who like,
Yeah, if
doesn't-
you're just a regular person living life, it shouldn't weigh that much on you.
yo, and it was like, oh,
You
what
know?
the, like all you people are fake, and I'm just like, I don't have Facebook anymore, but my brother does, and he was telling me about it. I'm just like, bro, like people put way too much into social media nowadays. Like you can't like a person's picture. Like I did that whole anonymous shit. Me and my wife wanted to talk about this whenever me and her did an episode, if I ever get to it again. And it was that like the girl, I know it was a girl, but it was like, as far as like you like with pictures and it's like flirting, it's like you can't like anybody's picture anymore
But also,
because it's flirting. It's like what the fuck?
but also, like, if she lives down the block, let's talk about it. But if she's just one of these chicks,
I brought it up
Yeah.
to my wife and I was like, yo, could you believe somebody asked me this shit? And it's like, what the fuck?
luckily, me and my wife's dynamic is not like that. Like, she doesn't even like it's social media. Like, it's not,
Yeah, to me, it's
You know
like,
what I'm
but,
saying?
like,
if
what
you're in the
fuck?
DMs,
Obviously, it's different, but to
but
me,
it's like, there's only like the way I see it. There's only one function, one actual function here.
yeah,
Or
it's
two,
like
two,
like
two,
comment.
I guess, like
yeah.
or comment.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and
saying?
I have a bad habit as far as I was going to say bad habit. I have a bad habit as far as not looking and just double tapping.
I mean,
Like, and I just scroll. Like, there's times my wife's like, "Oh, yo, you saw this video? It was crazy, right?" I have no idea what you're talking about.
but also it's like let's be real. Let's be real, right? Let's keep it G real quick,
Yeah.
right? You're a man,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm on social media, a platform designed to double tap, and I see a good looking car, I'm be like, it's a good looking car.
Yeah.
Double tap,
Yeah.
right? And then I scroll down and I see a good looking woman. I'm like, it's a good looking woman. Double tap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It,
No,
do-
you go
it
you
doesn't
go
mean
you go into the DMs.
it's yeah.
Different.
It's different for me, but it's like I don't care. Like it's a like, dude. Like you're welcome.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't even. It doesn't process like
It-
like
But
oh
that's
man.
but that's like today's day. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
like is
yeah,
like
of course.
Oh,
But
you
then
comment.
but then
Oh,
there's the other side of that where it's like you know, you like 17 photos back to back, like you're trying to
Oh,
send a message.
oh, well, that's different. That's going into their profile and like, oh no, hell no. Let me.
you know, let
I'm
me
not.
like you're trying to like send the signal. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
no.
you
That's
know?
that's different.
Yeah, yeah.
That's one
But
of those.
that's what I'm saying. That's
Let me
that's
like
the other
5 in a
side.
row. Hey,
Yeah.
what do you like? You're
Let
waiting
me,
on
let
like
me go back 3 years.
those are the
you know what I'm saying?
those are
So
the
she
creeps.
initiates type,
Yeah, those
you
are
know?
those are the creeps though. It's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crazy to me though. It's like people so invested on the social media shit. So you gotta stop
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Like unfriending on Facebook.
And then the unfortunate
Fuck
side
these
of that though too is like there is legitimate business models to be had on social media, but then people
Yeah.
will see you pursuing or trying to like you know, figure out your business model,
Yeah.
and they just put you in the same category as everybody else who's obsessed with social media.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
people ask me all the time like, why are you always on Instagram or what? And I'm like, I make money
Hey,
there.
dude, sir,
You know what I'm saying?
money on this, right?
Like, and you know, granted, like I don't make like a whole lot of money,
But still,
but I make a significant amount of money, dog.
that's pretty crazy. Though.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
again, you have it's deserving. Though you have the talent.
Like, I
The
mean,
pictures you put out is fucked up.
deserving or not, like I make a significant, like I make like a part-time job salary.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Maybe more this year.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah. But that's still,
Follow me
that's
at
good.
LunchBag Studio.
follow. You know, follow me personally.
LunchBagStudio.com. You know?
No, but I mean, yeah, there's something like that. If you're making money off it, like when people lost TikTok, oh, it was fucking.
Bro, and I get it. And it's so frustrating the people that like choose to not see the business side of it.
Yeah.
You know, they're just like, oh, social media. And it's like, yeah, but some people pay their bills on this. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have TikTok. I think I downloaded TikTok to do one challenge and that was it. At the very beginning, when it went from Musical.ly to TikTok.
Me too. And I went viral.
Seriously, that one clip?
Bro, I had one video on TikTok. That's video.
That's pretty crazy.
And then I never used it. No, and then I never used it ever, like forever. Mm-hmm. Right? And then my boy was the one that was like, come on. I was like, and I made a video. And I made a video and I posted it like in bed. Like at night, like 10:30, and I woke up to like 1.6 million, and I was like,
"Yo, how, bro? Dude, how did that feel? Talk about that."
I was like,
"How the fuck
bro?"
Was
I
that?
was talking to everybody, like, "Do I quit my job? Is this it?"
I made it,
bro. I was at my boy's house, and people were calling, and there was like, "This person just fuck Jerry just posted it," or like, "Today you're like," because every time, like, bro, so many huge Instagram pages were reposting it, and every time another one did, everybody would like call, like, "Bro, did you see it over here?" And I was like, "Yo,
that's insane."
And the numbers just kept on going. The crazy thing about it is, people align themselves and choose sides immediately.
Did they really? No,
yeah. Bro. I had people on both sides of the fence.
You a bitch.
No, bro. People talk like calling me and my boy like rich and like, oh, must be nice. We're just talking wild shit. And
meanwhile, they don't know you don't sleep to work,
bro. And then people on the other side like defending me, like ready to die for me, dog.
Shut up,
bro. Like fans. Like
that's
it was
insane.
Bro, it was crazy. And I was
that must be so fucking wild.
It was weird, bro.
I could only imagine.
It was weird, dude.
That's hysterical.
Bro, oh my god.
See, there's so much shit that I would love to like.
Let me say, it gets real weird. It gets
it's kind of weird.
It gets real.
What were your DMs like? Like people, yo, fuck that guy. Fuck.
It gets weird. It gets weird. It gets like. These people like overseas people like it gets weird.
Oh man,
it gets weird, bro.
Hey sir, I'm following you now,
bro. It gets
one of those.
It gets weird, bro.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's hysterical.
Yeah, man. I had people from China and stuff. Like, yeah, it gets weird.
Shit.
Yeah, man, it gets weird.
Fuck, dude.
Like, and especially when it happens so abruptly, and you don't know how to handle that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, man, you know,
that's my one video.
You know, you have to have like 1,000 followers to go live on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, you need to have 1,000 followers, right?
Wow.
Which I didn't know. Yeah. But surely, like in the middle of all this, like I'm late at night in the studio. At the time, my desk setup was in the photo studio, and I opened up my TikTok to check on the numbers, whatever. And TikTok is like, you're now eligible to go live, and I was like, for sure.
See what it is.
So I went live, like 2 in the morning. I'm not a live guy. I never go live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, once in a while I'll go live and like nobody watches. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just live.
5 people watching.
Yeah, 5. I wish. 5 altogether. Like one
Yeah,
person
yeah,
will
yeah.
check in and be like, no,
Not
okay.
it.
You know, and
See
then
ya.
leave, you know.
Oops,
But,
here by mistake.
Bro, I get on there and I'm just like, you know, I got the uncle
Old man.
look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, like I'm like, you know, like looking at all the buttons and shit. There's so many options on
Yeah, yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
right? And then like the comments start kind of coming in, and I'm trying to keep up, and it's a lot of comments, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, like, and people like I can't even remember what they were saying. I remember one person. I'll tell you in a second. But the comments just start flooding in, just boom, 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 and it's hard to
Yeah.
even keep up. And I was like, wow, hey, I was like, whoa, fucking, what's up? Like, you know, shout
Hey,
out, what up?
you.
You know what I'm saying? And then at one point, I look up, like at the top of the screen, and it said like 7,000 whatever, and I was like, is this number at the top? I was like, is this how many people are here right now? You know what I'm saying?
No.
And then it's just bah, 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 yeah, yeah, and I was like, oh, there's 7,000 people in here.
Holy shit.
And then I get the one message. Oh, what is your opinion on the LGBTQ community?
Oh,
And I was like, you know, I don't fucking do what you. I don't know, like,
yeah.
you know. And I panicked and I had like a stroke and just couldn't get a sentence out. And then I just ended the live.
No, they must be this guy's whatever.
Bro, 7,000 people
Yo,
asking you
that's
about the LGBT. I was
insane.
like, dude, I don't know.
That's so insane.
I gave my boy the finger. Why do you? That was
It was like,
crazy.
was that a gay finger?
Yeah, dude.
I guess it was like,
It was like,
eat it. That's what you should do. What do you feel?
Fucking-
Bitch. How about
bro,
that?
it's very
Like, can you give a straight finger and a gay finger? Like, like,
could you
fuck?
give a straight finger?
The straight finger's like the,
And the gay
one's
finger's like,
How about that, bitch? That's so.
Oh,
What
man.
a weird, what a curveball of a question
bro,
to throw at
such
you.
a, and especially like in the moment, like I was like, wait, there's 7,000 people.
Yeah,
Like, my
first you
mouth
gotta
got
take
dry
that
and
in. You gotta
shit.
take that in first.
You
and
know,
then
I have
that
nothing
question.
to talk about. It's 2 in
you
the
were
morning.
not expecting that at all.
Bro, 7,000 people,
7,000.
bro.
That's insane, dude. That's like a little mini theater.
Yeah,
You're a
bro.
comedian. You're a comedian. That's it.
Am I?
That's it. You can fill a fucking theater.
Dude.
That's so wild, dude.
And the crazier thing is like that little wave went on for a little bit and then it died out and
Yeah.
then like there was more peaks. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And now I'm saying, but and there was a few peaks where like I was like, yeah, that was like a one shot thing.
Yeah.
You know, and now I'm like, maybe,
Maybe
and
I
nothing
can
is
do it.
happening. You know what I'm saying?
Do you post your photos on that too?
No. You can post photos on TikTok?
I don't know. I
Oh.
never. I don't use it, so I wouldn't know.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just
it's
video.
just videos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like, you know, I'm sure you saw the videos of Willie scaring the shit out of me and stuff.
Those are fucking.
One of those
funny.
videos has like 3 million views.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Imagine. Was it a gay scare? I don't know. What was, dude? I don't care.
Bro, I mean, I don't know if you remember or maybe saw, but we won a trip to Georgia off one of those scares.
What is that? So I know you guys went to Georgia. I
Yeah.
didn't know you won a trip.
Yeah, bro. So Party City
Yo, that's
commented on the video
Shut up.
and they said you should submit this to our contest. And I was like, sure.
Sure, I guess.
And then I won. And I was like,
What
is
the
this a
fuck?
scam? You know what I'm saying? But it was Party City's Instagram. Like
Yeah.
I was like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we won a year's worth of pizza. We won like a $500 gift card to Party City,
What?
$1,200 in cash, and 2 first-class tickets to Georgia, along with a bunch of like
The tours and all that.
yeah, all
shit
the
you did.
tours and stuff. All we stayed like at a haunted hotel, went on a bunch of haunted tours and stuff. It was pretty sick. And first class was so
Yo,
sick.
dude. I was wondering. I was like, damn, these motherfuckers went to Georgia for fun. Like that's fire.
Yeah, bro.
And then to
Gotta cut that part out.
you don't know how bad I've been holding back on that.
yeah.
I just can't stop.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
Where we grew up,
It's rough.
dude.
It's rough.
like
It's rough. Cut it. So
it
and
sucks,
we're back.
man. Yeah, and we're back.
We were at the airport. This is gonna be so funny to rewatch it.
Yeah. Like, why
What
are
they
laughing
what they
so
cut
much?
out?
Yeah.
But we were at the airport and you know how they board like by sections
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
They called first class and Willie's like, oh, that's us. Let's go.
Like-
He starts like bumping people like, excuse me, coming through. Like
Get out, peasant.
Yeah, peasants. Bro, and then they like
Yo, that's
while people are
hysterical.
still like boarding and stuff, they came and like brought us drinks and shit, and we
So
was like,
wait,
oh,
So, the content that you filmed and everything, do you like Party City? Hey, check it out. Check what we did.
no, they just saw it.
Shut the hell
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Wow. I thought it'd be like, hey, you know, Santa's like shit,
No.
Halloween shit.
No, I got a random comment. I was like, "Oh, it's Party City," and I was like, "You should submit this to the contest." And I
No
was like,
shit.
"Sure."
That was what, on TikTok or Instagram?
Instagram.
No shit.
Instagram, yeah.
That's fire though, dude.
Yeah. And incidentally, that video only has, I don't think it has that many views. Made a couple 10,000, 15,000 like
No,
that.
that's it. Oh, that's it.
Oh, I mean,
Compared to my 3 million. It's...
well, no, because the other one where he snuck into my car,
Yeah.
that's when they had like 3 million views.
Well, that's the one you got the trip off of. No.
No.
Wait, which one did you get the trip off of?
I got a bunch of mannequins, and
Uh-huh.
I got like 20 mannequins.
Mad random.
Yeah. Imagine me driving home with all
With
these body
20
parts.
yo.
Like so many mannequins that I was like this in my car. Like with like a foot right here. You
The
know?
cops pull over, sir. Why do you have
Yeah,
so many
it was so
mannequins?
many mannequins, but I gave them like 10 of them or whatever.
Yeah.
And he had one dressed up as Michael Myers outside his door.
Okay.
And
Oh, when you ate shit. No, did you fall? No, somebody fell. Who fell?
who fell? There was a
Was it Megan that fell?
No, you're thinking of my son.
Was it him that
Wait,
fell?
he slipped by the trash can?
No. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
By the way. He just can't take out trash. He just can't take out trash. Dude. He's 0-2
Hey,
against trash cans.
Hey, let me tell you, tomorrow night he's gonna take out the trash.
And you got another video coming up.
Yeah, yeah.
Just so you know, you
Stay
got another
tuned.
video. No, but didn't somebody fall on the stairs? I know
On
he
the
scared you, and you freaked out because he was Mike Myers, right? He was
Yeah,
dressed up as Mike
I
Myers.
almost fell down the stairs.
Oh, so that's probably what it was.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
almost
yeah,
fell.
yeah.
That's so
Yeah, I
funny.
think I said that on the video, like I could have fallen. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking.
That was
scary.
wild aggressive.
Expecting,
I did not expect that at all, dude.
expecting a mannequin to just stand there and then he
I
pops
mean,
out.
here's the thing. I don't know what I expected less. Michael Myers to attack me for real.
But to be fair,
or
to
to
be
be-
fair, Willie's pretty short. Mike Myers is like
Bro,
6'2".
he was about the size of the mannequin.
Ah, okay,
It wasn't
okay,
like a
so,
Michael.
yeah,
he
yeah,
just
yeah.
put a costume
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
mannequin
yeah.
that I gave him. Granted, he also is not the size of the mannequin. He's significantly heavier than the mannequin. You know? But it didn't occur to me that the mannequin gained like 40
Yeah,
pounds.
You didn't think it was gonna move.
You know what threw me off? Number one, he
That's so
told
funny.
me Megan was making tacos, and he knows I'm a sucker for tacos, so he knows gonna say yeah.
So,
I come home, nobody's home. I was like, they must be at the Yorkshires, right? So I walk over there, and when I get there, he had been telling me about his fog machine.
Damn, so your wife set you up.
They were all recording.
Oh,
They were all recording. You know what I'm saying? But he set up his fog machine where he got a cooler and drilled a hole into it and like ran a pipe and put dry ice, like this whole thing, so that the fog stays low to the ground.
oh.
So as I'm
fucking
walking
Willie.
up, there's fog low to the ground.
Oh,
So if you watch the
dude.
video, you see me look down and I'm like, oh shit.
That's pretty cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Pretty neat.
So I got really close without really
Yeah.
paying attention
Yeah,
to how
yeah,
heavy
yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Myers was. And what's so frustrating is it wasn't even like a good scare. He just went, "Ugh," like that. And I was
He would
like,
have grabbed you. This guy would have passed out.
oh, bro, it scared the shit out of me.
yeah,
dude.
that's pretty scary. It is scary though. It
Yeah,
is scary.
yeah. Now he's
That's
gotten me.
so
He's
funny.
gotten me quite a few times.
That's hilarious.
Quite a few
yo.
times. Yeah.
This
yeah.
is perfect to do it in though. The area you're in, you would scare the shit out of people.
Oh, dude. One time,
Oh,
one time,
God.
him and Megan left.
Just randoms
Bro,
passing by.
no. One time, Willie left, and then Megan stayed for like 10 minutes more.
Yeah.
And then when she left, she walked around the front. And I look at my wife and I was like, I should go scare her. And she goes, do it. So I ran around the, like, I didn't,
Hauled ass.
she goes, you should just do it. And I jumped and I ran out the back door and ran across the backyards and to the front of
Yo.
her house. And I just waited. Like, as I ran past the house, I could see her in between the house,
Yeah,
crossing
yeah,
the front.
Yeah.
And I got to the side of the door.
Oh,
The video is somewhere. And as she walked up, I just went, "Ooh."
A shitty scare again.
Just a
Those
shitty
shitty
scare.
scares are good.
And she fucking threw her phone. She was like, I peed.
Yo, but this area was it's super clutch to scare people though.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking you can
Yeah.
scare the shit out. Especially there's no streetlights. Right?
No, there's well, once you leave like here, there's no
Yeah.
street lights. I mean, very few.
Yeah, this you could scare the shit out of it. If you grab somebody,
Yeah, yeah,
they're dying.
yeah. No,
It's 'cause it's
a
dark.
yeah. I mean,
I-
we
oh.
also play this fun game where sometimes we're like walking around at night, you know, and we'll just like go. No, we'll just like we'll be with the kid and we'll go, what was that? And just start running.
Just leave them. That's so funny, dude.
The kids, anytime you go out for a walk with the kids and it's like even close to sunset, they're all like, we're going on a bear hunt.
Oh yeah. You don't want to
Yeah,
hear that.
That's their
Ah.
thing. We're going on a bear hunt.
You got to take them those. You seen those crazy ass flashlights? It's
Oh,
like a,
Doug, there's one literally right over there.
what
In,
are
in
they called?
inside that gray
Inside
box.
that pen. The pen's just like
No, no.
it's a lightsaber.
Inside that gray little
This
box
one there?
thing, there's
Yeah, yeah.
that flashlight super bright.
Yo, those shits. They had one I popped up on Instagram. It's like I don't know how many fucking luminous shits it's called. He lights it up. It's just
Well, here's the thing.
you
I'll
can
t-
light up a mountain.
here's a fun fact about flashlights. It's not just the lumens. You need good lumens, but you also need a good reflector
Okay.
for the throw.
For the okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also like the shape of it and stuff, because you
Mhm.
can have like a beam or like a broad floodlight, but if you don't have a good reflector, it'll be really bright, but only to here.
But only okay.
You know
See,
what I'm
the
saying?
dude had something like your lens there, probably
Yeah.
like a little smaller.
That like that.
Yeah, it was legit like that,
Oh,
and
no,
it's.
that's
I'm talking about it lit up.
what is it? A fucking nuclear reactor?
I
dude?
swear to God, and it was like 250 on the whatever link it was, dude. It lit up like the whole road and some, and you just see
I mean,
deep into that.
Let me
shit.
tell you. I mean, I don't know how bright that might have been. That sounds insane.
It was
But
wild.
you would be shocked at how,
On
like
how-
when I turn that flashlight on, everybody always comments on it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah.
bright it is.
One of my boys just showed me one of him that he had, and it was just like what? And it was like this.
Shout out Nightcore if you're looking to sponsor
Shout
anybody.
out to Nightcore,
Yeah,
the guy right here.
I
That
like
guy.
Nightcore
What is
flashlights.
that right there?
You know. Also,
Yeah.
Olight. Shout out Olight. I have
Oh.
Olight as well. I have a Olight. There's an Olight flashlight. Is there?
I do.
Is there a little holster on there as well?
There is this one. Right here.
Yeah, I have a little Olight.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought this was like a little gun or some shit.
No, it's just a leather bit. I have a little Olight flashlight and incidentally a little Olight pen.
No, you're all lighted out, bro.
Yeah, but the light over there is
Sure.
Nightcore.
Damn, you got cool pens, dude.
I do
You're
have
a
cool.
pen guy, and you don't
I'm
even
a
know
pen-
it.
No, now I know.
Now
I'm,
you know
I'm actually
after
really
that.
upset because I lost 2 pens that I've had them for months, and they're somewhere in the house. I just can't find them.
Yo, when you find that pen that writes like amazing, you try to lock that thing in for life.
Yeah,
And then when you lose it, it's like you
Bro.
lost a child.
yeah. I was really upset. I was really
yeah,
upset.
yeah. When you find one of those, it's like, it's it.
Yeah.
We had them at my job, and we fucking run through pens at my job, and I had this one pen that I was like, fuck, man, it writes so nice. Mind you, it's not expensive because they're not paying, but it wrote so nice. Never found it again. Somebody took it and it was gone. I was, fuck. I hate that.
Shout out Parker Jotter.
Those-
Yeah.
Oh, that's the pen?
Yeah, no, not that one, but the one that I lost.
Oh,
Yeah, it was a Parker Jotter.
imagine like, hey, we'll
I-
send you a box.
I still have a Parker Jotter XL, but I dropped it and broke like the tip of it, whatever. But
No.
yeah,
Well, at
hopefully I
least you
find
know-
it because I really like that pen. Also, it costs like $30. I don't want to buy another one, but I will if I
But
can't find it.
I might
I
have
will.
to.
Yeah,
Well, the wife's gonna spend money. It's her birthday's coming up.
bro.
Well, it came up.
Yeah.
Father's Day. Shout out to
Yeah.
Father's Day.
Nobody cares about Father's Day.
Yo, it
Nobody
sucks,
cares
right?
about Father's
I
Day.
tell my wife that shit all the time. I was like, no, Father's Day is just another day for everybody.
Bro, Father's Day. I want can I go out to the woods? You know,
Yeah.
can I just like
Hey,
go do
leave me-
that?
Leave me alone.
You know what I'm saying?
Father's Day.
Like man, dinner, maybe a steak,
Yeah.
a burger.
Yeah.
You know?
Not. Yeah. It's just Father's Day is just another day for everybody.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'd like to go into the woods, but if I got shit to edit, man, I'm just gonna do that.
But that makes you happy, so it's cool. I guess.
Well,
Edit. Oh yeah, I guess editing that.
like
Going-
what you see up there, that doesn't necessarily make me happy because that's work
Mhm.
and it's redundant and it's
Mhm.
like I'm just trying to I'm going through the motions, just trying to get it all done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's like a photo that I'm excited about or a
Mhm.
video I'm excited, something I produce for myself,
Yeah.
like I have a list of things that I want to do right now for like personal content that I'm
Right.
looking forward to, but I can't get to it because I have
because
to.
of this.
Incidentally,
sucks.
after this, I'm filming a podcast for my daughter. Did
That's-
you
I
see
seen,
him?
I seen that. That's
Yeah,
adorable.
we already did episode 2, but I haven't posted it yet. But we're
Yeah.
filming episode 3 now. They're gonna do a jalapeno challenge.
God.
Yeah,
I'm a bitch when it comes to hot shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Did you ever
I'm
do
not-
the 1-chip challenge?
No.
Ah,
I wanted to. I think one of my boys. I think one of us got it. I think I got it in a white elephant thing.
uh-huh.
Nobody took it, obviously, so I had it. I just never ate it. I
Let
was
me-
so scared to.
Let me
do
tell
it.
you something. It's so much hotter than you can imagine.
I couldn't. I see. To me, like the Chinese hot sauce.
Uh huh.
That's like, for me, that's I'm gonna die almost.
Bro,
Like I could do
Bro,
chulula,
bro,
chulula.
Cholula.
That's my
Bro,
shit. I could do
the
that.
1-chip challenge
It's like a
is so hot.
trillion times that.
It's unbelievable. So, bro,
I heard
It-
just like
Yeah, you take just a small, like a little, like
Smidgen.
you see SpongeBob when
Yeah, yeah.
Squidward. When I tell you, words can. There's no comparison. You've never had anything that you could be like,
Fuck that.
okay, it's so
Fuck that.
hot. It's
Oh, everybody did it, or just you?
who's everybody?
Like the kids?
I gave my son a little teeny, like I'm talking like I broke a piece off and then
Yeah.
I put it on a plate and then I got a knife and I kind of went like, and I
that.
like scraped like some dust off type shit. You know what I'm saying? And then I put that on his finger and he went like that and put it on his tongue and he was like, and then he started coughing.
Oh,
you know?
shit.
Yeah. And he was like, and I was like, bro, and I'm talking like dust.
Like milk doesn't even do it.
No, nothing helps. It's a problem.
Fuck that. You
It's
see,
a real
I can't
problem.
do that. I can't
Yeah.
do that. I would not. I wanted to do it, but I've seen so many reactions. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Why would I do that to myself?
Because it's a fun experience.
And then you're
I
just gonna be.
I actually might order one offline because my
Oh,
son
you're
wants to do it on camera with his boy.
Oh,
I was like,
they're gonna split that.
yeah.
Oh, they're gonna die. They're gonna
you know.
jump into the ice
I
bath.
mean, he's gonna die on the way here.
Yeah,
he's
that's
gonna
true,
get hit
too.
by a car. All right,
It's
but that
too
being
late.
said, I just noticed my camera and that camera, the batteries are dying.
Yeah.
But we've been here for a minute.
Yeah, we did. We do. What is that? An hour and 20?
Yeah, hour 20,
God,
something like
dude,
that.
Math is good, bro.
Math
Math's
is-
still math.
Bro,
sometimes,
look at
bro.
you,
My
public
math's
math
still
on
math.
point. Hell
My
yeah.
math's still math.
My math
sometimes.
does not math.
My
dog, let me
wife
tell
tries to test me, and I'm just like, bro, no. There's times that I,
you. Nah, fuck that.
get it wrong. Maybe
Nah.
I'm like a number or two
I'll,
off.
I'll take a picture of math.
Hey, Meta.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
That's it. Hey, Meta, end the podcast.
Bruh.
That's going to be the new shit.
Well, that being said, you got to bring back your podcast, dog.
Yeah, man, I want to, man. It's, you know what it is? I had the one studio that I was going to, but then, they got into some shit where they shut it down, and then my place is too small to do it, and I don't want to, bring strangers. I wouldn't mind, but my wife's like kind of iffy about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? I have to hold
I
off.
at least have the leeway of being like, I make money, so it's
That's
that
also
door's
true.
already
Yeah.
opened up.
Yeah,
so,
For me, it's a little harder, and my daughter got soccer, so like with time, it's kind of like this. I'm lucky because we got everything done early.
Yeah.
But normally she has soccer a little later, so when I go, I drop her off, I pick her up, and
The whole dad thing.
yeah.
I get it.
But you have the, like you said, you make this shit right here. It's like I wish I had this shit. I wanted to move to Florida to have this. I could have, but my wife got cold feet, so we never moved.
It's hard. It's
And
hard.
I would I don't want to leave here. The woods and the water, sir.
Yeah.
I would fucking.
I mean,
die
it's
up
probably
there.
it's probably scary right now in the dark.
Oh yeah.
We'll
I'm
check
not
it out
going
before
there.
you
No,
leave.
fuck
Nah,
that.
we'll check
That's
it
cool.
out.
That's
No,
cool.
not into the woods. Just
One of That's cool. That's cute. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
but let's knock this out before the camera shut off. Anything
Yes,
you want to
sir.
plug, dude?
Not really, man. I don't have the podcast going, so to me, it's just my personal page. Your boy _Phil on Instagram, and that's it. No TikTok, nothing else.
Well, there you go, guys. All the stuff. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, do it.
Follow LunchBag Studio. Follow the LunchBag Podcast.
Thanks for having me,
Dog, I appreciate you coming.
No,
It was a pleasure. It was a
absolutely.
long time coming.
Absolutely.
And stay tuned for the next one, guys.
We'll do it live.
Peace.
We'll do it.